Tshuva is changing your direction in life and getting yourself on a path to get closer to Hashem on a daily basis. Meaning, you lived your life however many years doing whatever it is that you wanted. Sometimes what you wanted was good and in line with what Hashem wants you. Sometimes it wasn't good. Now, if you didn't learn Torah, you really don't know what's good and bad. You have your own opinion of what's good and bad, but you don't really know. And the reason why is because the only one that can determine what's good and bad is the one that created good and bad, which is Hashem. And the way we know what's good and bad is we look at what does Hashem say is good and bad. He says, Ohavai v'shomrei mitzvotai, the ones that love me and keep my mitzvot, those are the good ones. The ones that violate my mitzvot, they're considered my haters. They're considered the bad ones. So we see the good in Hashem's eyes is mitzvot. Bad is sins. That's the difference. So a person that wants to do tshuva, Be'ezrat Hashem on all of us, is a person that wants to make mitzvot and the will of Hashem something that it's a priority number one in his life. Every day he's going to learn a little bit more. Every day she's going to learn a little bit more. Every day they're going to work on something else. One day she's going to realize, oh, I learned about Moshe Rabbeinu, I learned about Sarah Imenu, I learned about all of these righteous sages, all of these righteous people. Hashem loved them. Why did Hashem love them? Oh, look, Sarah Imenu, for example. Sarah Imenu, just so you know, was the most beautiful woman that ever existed. So beautiful, that even if you took, Chachamim say, if you took the most beautiful woman in the world today, whatever woman you think is beautiful, you took the most beautiful one, and you put her next to Sarah Imenu, she looks, this woman of this generation, looks like a monkey with hair on his face next to Sarah Imenu. That's how beautiful Sarah Imenu was. Now Hashem didn't love Sarah Imenu because she was beautiful, because He created her after all. Why did He love Sarah Imenu? Because she was modest. She covered herself. She covered her neckline. She covered her knees. She covered her body. She was so modest that even her own husband never knew her true beauty until they got to Egypt and he saw her calf. He saw her calf for the first time in his life. Of course they were intimate, but it was dark. They didn't see. But he saw a small part of her leg. And he said it was so beautiful, it was shiny like the sun. Literally, shiny, like it was made of light. Like if you put it in a room dark, she puts her skin, it would make the whole room light. That's how beautiful she was. Point being, the reason why Hashem loved her is because she was modest. She hid that beauty, and she preserved it for her husband. The same thing goes with Ruth, the same thing with Rachel, the same thing with Hannah, the same thing with all of the righteous women that are mentioned in the Torah. Every single one of them, no one ever mentions she was wise, she was smart, she was clever, she had a good speech pattern, she knew how to talk. No one ever said that. She was rich, no one cares. Why did Hashem love all of the women of Am Yisrael when He mentions them in the Torah? Because of modesty. Because according to the Torah, a woman that's modest can be very righteous. A woman that's not modest, it's impossible for her to be righteous. Even if she reads Tehillim all day, even if she learns all day, even if she does a lot of things all day, if she's not modest, it's impossible for her to be a tzadikah. Impossible. So tshuva is a person that starts to take into account, who does Hashem think is righteous? Oh, He thinks that a woman that's modest is righteous? Okay, so that's who I want to marry. I want to marry a woman that's modest. I don't want to marry a woman that's on some billboard. I don't want to marry a woman that's dancing in some nightclub. I don't want to marry a woman that was married to 15 people before me. I don't want to marry that. I want to marry a woman that's modest. Why? Because if she's modest, I know Hashem loves her. But who does Hashem love as the man? People that take His Torah seriously. Hashem says, I love Avraham because Avraham, he loved my mitzvot and he taught my mitzvot to his children. And he made sure his children will listen to my mitzvot. That's why I love Avraham. So a person that wants Hashem to love him, learns Torah. Learns Torah, fulfills the mitzvot, and continues to work on himself or herself every day, little by little, to improve themselves as a human being according to Hashem's definition of good.
B'Shem Hashem Na'aseh v'Natzliach, we're very excited to offer you the new Be'ezrat Hashem app 3.0. It's a newer, faster app full of Torah, lots of Kedusha by the Shiurim that we do, myself, Rav Ephraim, Rav Chaim, where you'll have also newer features where you're able to use the app while you're using other applications on your phone. You'll be able to share the lectures directly from the app. You'll be able to donate online and support our Kiruv and our Torah work that we're doing. And the most exciting feature is that you'll be able to actually ask questions directly on the app and get answers from the rabbis directly from the app. This is something unprecedented, and Baruch Hashem will be able to offer it. Thank you again for all of your support. Check it out. Make sure you have the kosher Torah that will re-energize your neshama each and every single day. Kol tu b'chava tzlacha.